The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain is a seminal American novel that follows the journey of young Huck Finn, a boy fleeing from societal constraints, abusive guardianship, and a community that upholds slavery. Set in the antebellum South, the novel begins with Huck living under the care of Widow Douglas, who tries to civilize him through strict rules, religion, and school, but Huck feels constrained by these attempts. His world is turned upside down when his abusive father, Pap, returns to take control of him, seeking Huck's fortune in gold. Trapped and abused, Huck manages to fake his own death and escape down the Mississippi River, symbolizing freedom and a new beginning. Along his journey, Huck encounters Jim, Miss Watson's runaway slave, who is fleeing to gain freedom and reunite with his family. Despite the prevailing racist attitudes of the time, Huck and Jim form a deep friendship as they share their journey. This friendship becomes central to the story as Huck grapples with his conscience and society's ingrained beliefs that tell him helping Jim is wrong. As Huck and Jim drift down the river, they face numerous adventures and dangers, from con men like the Duke and the Dauphin, who exploit and deceive townspeople for profit, to deadly feuds between families. These episodes highlight the hypocrisy, cruelty, and absurdities of society, contrasting the integrity and humanity that Huck and Jim show each other. One of the pivotal moments in Huck's moral development occurs when he decides to help Jim escape fully, even though he believes he might go to hell for doing so. This decision represents Huck's ultimate rejection of societal values and his commitment to friendship and human dignity over racial prejudice. Twain uses Huck's internal struggle and moral awakening to critique the institution of slavery and the contradictions of a society that claims to uphold Christian values while endorsing racism. The river becomes both a literal and symbolic path to freedom, offering Huck and Jim a space of liberation away from society's oppressive norms. In a climactic sequence, Huck is reunited with his old friend Tom Sawyer, whose romantic notions of adventure bring a chaotic and morally troubling element to the story. When they plot to free Jim, who has been captured, Tom insists on implementing unnecessarily elaborate and risky plans. Through Tom's misguided heroics, Twain satirizes the cruelty and thoughtlessness that can arise from selfish pursuits masked as noble deeds. The novel ends with Jim's freedom finally secured, not through Huck's or Tom's actions, but because his previous owner had already set him free in her will. This revelation underscores the futility and absurdity of Huck and Tom's risky adventures, revealing the emptiness in societal heroics when devoid of empathy and sincerity. Huck, disillusioned with the civilized life once again, contemplates heading west to escape further attempts at civilizing him. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is not just an adventure story, but also a profound social commentary. Through Huck's narrative voice, Twain examines the complexities of race, identity, and individual morality in a flawed society. The novel critiques not only slavery, but also the prejudiced attitudes and social hypocrisies that persist beyond the institution itself. Twain's use of dialect, satire, and Huck's childlike honesty brings humor, depth, and an unflinching perspective on humanity. Ultimately, Huck's journey down the river with Jim is a journey of self-discovery, pushing him to confront and redefine his own beliefs about right and wrong, friendship, and freedom. The novel remains a powerful exploration of conscience, social justice, and the courage required to defy societal expectations in favor of compassion and truth.